Okay? The Byzantine generals problem says we have all of these generals that are surrounding a city. Each one of your tables, let's say you're a group of generals, right? And you say, you know what, we're going to attack the city in the middle. Not picking on you guys, let's just say we're going to attack the city in the middle, okay? And what happens though is if all the other generals do not agree to attack this city in the middle, let's say that, you know, this table's like, yeah, we're attacking, but back here they're like, you know what, I'm going to let the rest of these guys attack, and they're going to get beat, and then I'm going to take everything over this remaining, right? So this is a problem. Then you could send a message over to you, but then even if you do get the message, you may not actually be trustworthy, no offense here, but you may actually say, yeah, we're going to attack. But when it comes time to attack, you may not. So the point is that you don't know what any other individual on your network is going to actually do. And without that, in this Byzantine generals problem, this has always been the problem for these trustless transactions. So the way that they solve this is what we call proof of work. Proof of work says, look, if you do what you say and everybody else validates it's the case, you have the greatest reward for doing it, right? There's no greater reward for you if you go and do something else from what you said. So basically, we look for 51% of this network to validate and say, yes, we agree that this is a correct transaction, and I will get a reward in that currency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, whatever it is, I get a reward because I have validated the transaction. Therefore, it's in my best interest, because I want my reward to be worth something, that I validated accurately, right? Because if I don't validate accurately, even though I get the reward, it's not worth anything, because people are like, this is a useless currency, there's no value in it. So this is the way they solve the Byzantine generals problem. And frankly, except for quantum computing, which is not my topic today, there is very little way at this point that this can be hacked or cracked, okay? So at this point, unless you're going to get more than 51% of whatever it is, 10 million, 10 billion computers, however many are on the Bitcoin network today, okay? Unless you get more than 51% of that to override that calculation, you're not going to override it, which means that it's pretty much trustworthy, right? So you don't need to go and find some intermediary to tell you, oh, this is correct. The network itself validates that it is correct, which is a huge change. Anybody can send value to anybody now, and we'll talk about in some other scenarios in that as well.